for
Thank
joining
you.
us in this fun little adventure. I appreciate you coming in.
I appreciate it.
Can you just tell me, like how you feel about doing a session today?
It's exciting. A little bit nerve-wracking. But it's going to be fun,
Yes.
and I can't wait to see the finished products.
I know, that's the best part. That's so fun. I love that. What are you most nervous about?
Oh my goodness. Most nervous about this 51-year-old person being photograph technique.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
well,
all
I
good.
appreciate you like being vulnerable.
Yes.
And that can
Take a
be
chance.
really hard. Yeah, it's a lot of, we put so much pressure
Yes.
on ourselves of what we think we need to look like,
Right.
or what society says that we need to
Exactly.
look like, which I think is complete and utter bullshit.
Me too,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm here.
Yeah, so I love that. What are you most excited about for today?
It's all about proving to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
that you can do this and that you're not what society says you are, and you're not, too old to do this.
Yeah, you don't have to be 22.
Right,
and perfect.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
To be able
Because
to.
at 21, we probably didn't think we were perfect then either.
Mhm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love that, you can leave here today and feel amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And come in and be pampered a little bit, and
Which is
then
always fun.
feel, gorgeous and like a goddess, right?
Yes, we all need to do that.
What else are you hoping to get from this experience?
Self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
It's empowering to look back and say, okay, I did that. And 10 years down the road, you open those pictures back up and you're like, yeah, that was me. I did that. That was awesome.
That's so true. I still look at my own boudoir pictures every day because I have them in my bedroom.
Right. That's
like
where
right
mine are.
out there. So
Yeah.
I walk by them every day and I'm like, I look pretty damn good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it.
It is. I mean, I look back at, things that we would dig out from my grandmother, and I'm like, one day somebody's gonna dig this out and be like, oh,
Grandma was pretty
yeah.
Pretty beautiful. I love that. That's
absolutely.
Awesome. There is a lot of arching, a lot of stretching. It's gonna feel like you did a yoga workout by the time you leave today. There's also a lot of like open mouth, heavy breathing. And so for a lot of the poses, I'll kind of walk you through it ahead of time, where we'll kind of practice doing our breathing. I'll do it with you, so you don't have to feel so silly. Like,
Right.
I'll do it with you until you're comfortable with it.
Okay.
Your hands are always going to be busy. They are always going to have a job. So I'm going to have you like bring your hand into your hair and kind of pull your hair over your eye.
Okay.
The other hand will be coming down. You'll be lifting your chin up and inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth.
Okay.
And it's almost like that, like when you're fogging up a mirror,
Right.
or like a glass, and you're gonna
Right.
look right in it.
Yeah.
It's that kind of exhalation. So we're not blowing out. We're and we're gonna do a lot of poses where I have you maybe like start on your knees, and then you're gonna have your hands in your hair, and you're gonna slide your hands down your body.
Okay.
It is okay to like touch your breasts and like touch parts of your body. Like this is a totally safe place to be, like from the minute you walked in the door. So you are free to be whoever you want to be, whoever you are, like inside for who you want to be for the day, or what you want to show for the day. And what we're going to be trying to do is to show you what other people see when they look at you. So a lot of times, like we were talking about earlier, about the pressure that we put on ourselves, and like when we look in the mirror, we're so critical of ourselves, and we pick on things about ourselves that, like the people who love you, when they look at you,
they don't see
they
that.
see about you.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's what we're gonna work on bringing out. So like the more playful side of Maria, and the more like seductive side of you. And so sometimes it might feel a little uncomfortable, but if we just like keep going through, we can get some amazing, like gorgeous photos. We'll definitely get, like those great booty shots and like all of the photos that you see like on the Facebook group and on my website, we're still going to get those too, but we're also going to show or get photos where when you look at the photos, that you are going to be able to see what like your boyfriend sees when he looks at you, or like what your daughter sees when she looks at you, when she's in a good mood, right?
When she's in a good mood, maybe.
But we're also going to do that bad bitch too. So, you know, and so when we're doing poses like that, say like a little more like sultry or seductive, I call it like tiger eyes.
Okay.
So you're going to be like really gazing at the camera, and you're almost going to tighten this muscle right here.
Okay.
I don't want you to
squint.
To squint or like to like make that like if you get the line.
Curve.
Yes. But it's more like you just kind of tighten that that muscle, and you can take your lower lash area and just kind of like pull that up a little bit, and that gives that more intense gaze. So say, you can practice it with me, look at this. The more you practice, the more easy it gets.
Okay.
So like if we start with our hair, so when we're in a pose, we're going to run through a range of emotions. So maybe we're going to start like a little more like sultry and seductive. Soft ballet hands, and you're going to bring your chin up to the side. Lift your chin up, eyes closed, and then down. And then we go, and we want to have that nice exhale. And then I'll have you turn your head, and you're going to look at me. Okay. And kind of pull your hair over your eyes, slide your hand down, and then you're going to kind of like give like a little like, good. And then I might have you, you know, like run your hands down your body, and pull your hair up, and be a little more like happy, sweet, like joyful. I'm in my undies, you know, like in front of strangers kind of thing. Like it's totally like all over the place as far as what we're doing. And lots of direction from me coaching you through that.
All right.
Okay. And then just some other things like, I'm so old now, I can't sit like that for very long. You know, I have photographed now probably over 500 women. Okay. So awesome. I know what I'm doing, and you're like in good hands. Yeah. Okay. So I've got you, you know, as far as if there's anything that you are feeling insecure about, it's really almost a non-issue. Okay. But if there is anything, you know, feel free to, you know, like make me aware of it, or just whatever. But I already know we're going to get beautiful, gorgeous photos of you today. So good. Yeah. And then just a couple other quick little things. I want you to just always gaze at the lens of my camera, unless I tell you to look somewhere else. Okay. Which is generally, I'm going to have you look to your shoulder line, or I might tell you to just gaze over my shoulder. Okay. Yeah, like past me a little bit. I tend not to do. Sometimes you see the like little Instagram girls where they're like, I tend not to have you do that, because I don't want to see the whites of your eyes like without seeing your pupils and your like iris. Right. Okay. And then instead of me saying left or right arm, I'm going to say like arm closest to me, leg farthest from me, or front leg, back leg. Okay. Just because it's easier. Yeah. All right. And then a lot of times too, I'm going to put you in a pose, and then I might have to take the shot, and then I might move around you, or change the lighting or something like that. So just try to stay in those poses, and don't just like drop out of everything. Okay, that's it. So we're ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay. So I'm going to have you change into your first outfit. Okay. And then we'll take a quick like before photo of you, just like as you're ready to go. All right, sounds good. Yeah. How are you feeling now, Maria, that we have taken some photos?
Feeling really good. You calm down really quickly. It's not as nerve-wracking as you think it's going to be, and it's fun.
It is.
It's a lot of fun.
We're doing a lot of fun, unusual things today too, outside the box.
Okay. Well, it's been fun so far. I've enjoyed it.
What are you most excited for that we haven't done yet?
The shower scene. That one I think would be really cool.
Everyone seems to be really excited about the shower scene. It is super, super hot.
I think it will be. That one I'm excited for.
Are you having a good time?
I'm having a really good time.
Oh, good.
I am. It's been lots of fun.
Awesome. And describe how you feel right now, like about yourself.
Goodness. I feel great. I'm happy. I feel, you know, just good about me. You know, it's just it's not something you get to do every day or all the time, and it's good to do. It's good to kind of boost your self-esteem.
Yeah. Remind yourself
come outside
like
of the box.
how amazing you are,
Yes.
right?
And that you can do anything you think. Even if you think you can't do it, you can do it if you push yourself hard enough.
Yeah. So true. Thank you.
You're
awesome.
welcome.
She's so awesome. Your session is over. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm excited to see all the finished pictures.
Yeah. Which ones are you most excited to see?
The shower ones, 'cause I haven't seen too many like that done before, and haven't seen any with the honey, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to be able to like show other people
Yeah,
that's something fun they can do.
Right.
Now that it's over, do you still feel any nerves at all? Or?
Nope.
It gets pretty easy to walk around in your underwear in front of us
Yes,
after.
it does. It does.
It's just like a
second
weird thing.
nature. It doesn't,
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't fade you after a little while.
What was your favorite part?
It's almost kind of a challenge to yourself to see if you how's this going to go, and can you do this, and you can, but it's not something you would normally push yourself to do, so it gives you that empowerment and proud of yourself, and
I love that.
really feeling good.
That's awesome. So I already know you're excited to see your images.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit about how doing your session made you feel? Like, what were you feeling during? What were your thoughts or emotions?
It's very when you're not, or you haven't grown up, or you're not quite always sure of yourself, it definitely makes you proud of yourself. It makes you feel worthy. It's the emotions that go along with, finally coming to a place of acceptance with who you are, and you're worth this, and you can do it. It is very emotional. As weird as, people may not think that, but it does become very emotional to think back where you've been, or everybody comes from different circumstances and have gone through different things, but everybody has their past that they push through, and a lot of people may be doing it for that reason. I know I was.
It does affect you during your session. Like, you would never. It probably doesn't even occur to people that things that may have happened to them in the past are like in there, and then it comes out a little bit.
Yes. Sometimes there's a little
raw.
I told you I can do this, or I told you I'm good enough to do this. So it's a very empowering is the best word. Kind of getting over things that people have maybe done or said, or made you not feel so great.
Yeah. And I think no matter who you are, everybody has been
somewhere along the way.
bullied somewhere, or made to feel less than.
Yes.
Everyone.
Unfortunately.
So, I don't know why people do that to each other.
I don't know either.
That we're like the total opposite of that.
Yeah. That is very true. Very true. That's amazing.
Thank you so much again for
thank
doing
you.
everything, and I can't wait to share all the new images with you.
I know, I can't wait to see them.
Yeah.